Welcome or welcome back to the third hour of Morning Light. My name is Simon Rusnak, and as you just heard, in May 2020, the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra departs on their first ever tour of Europe, performing in the Netherlands, and you have the opportunity to tag along on this momentous trip. To learn more, Natalie Rosier-Hébert from the Great Canadian Travel Group has joined me in the Classic 107 studio. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
Well, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
A little bit drier than yesterday.
Yeah, just a touch.
Well, so as we just heard in the commercial, as I said in the introduction, this is a very big deal, a very exciting opportunity for our symphony, but also for symphony supporters. And just before we get to the tour itself, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the Great Canadian Travel Group. What do you guys typically do, and where do you guys typically go?
Well, we are a full-fledged travel agency. So we do everything from leisure groups to corporate incentives, wedding groups, and groups of this magnitude. So we're really in the thick of the Winnipeg market and that of the Canadian market as well, and just to offer some really unique experiences, like such as this one.
Where else have you guys organized tours to?
Oh my goodness. Well, this year alone, I've already done Mexico and Colombia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did I see on the website you guys have also gone to Antarctica?
We've been to Antarctica. We
Holy
have
smokes.
a lot of stuff in northern Manitoba, in the northern provinces of Canada. And
wow.
Yeah, Africa is also massive for us. So we're all over the place.
Well, no doubt. So what can you tell us about this tour to the Netherlands with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra?
Well, first of all, we are so happy to have partnered with the WSO on this most amazing project for them and for ourselves. So the WSO is performing a series of concerts in the Netherlands, and we felt that it was a great idea to kind of tie in the whole 75th anniversary of the liberation and to allow Winnipeggers and Canadians to travel with the WSO. So not only to see their amazing concerts in all these beautiful halls that they're going to get to go to, but also to experience the sights and sounds of the Netherlands and other countries that we've put into the tours as well.
It really is a very big deal to have them going. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had Maestro Daniel Reisken in studio, and he was talking about this tour, just how big of a deal this is, not only for the WSO, but also for him as a first-year music director here, heading back home. He was there for many years. This is a very big deal for all involved. What kind of packages have you prepared for people? Because this isn't just a one-stop shop, right? There's a couple different options.
That's right. So there's very many different options. So we have 3 standard packages that we've put together depending on your likes. So we have a general tour, so that takes you all around Amsterdam, the sights and sounds. It's tulip season when we get to go.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's amazing. So we're going to get to see some amazing museums. And then we also have packages surrounding military interests. So hitting the World War I and II sites. And then, of course, we can build your own. Maybe these packages aren't your thing. Maybe you don't want to be on a coach tour and have it all planned out for you. And you're fine going there on your own and experiencing on your own. So we have options available as well.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of different ways that you can experience this tour. Is there the option to extend the tour itself if people wanted to?
Absolutely. And people are already extending their options. Yeah. So many people who have already booked on the specific packages that we have, they're deciding to spend, an extra week in Paris at the end. Why not? You're there. We also have a river cruise on the Rhine that a lot of people are booking on and excited on. So you're there already. Why not take the time to, add other things that you want to see?
Yeah, the hard part always feels like getting to Europe. Once you're there, things are close. You can add that little bit of extra time. For those wondering, what do tour packages start at?
Well, our general package tour starts at $32.75 a person, and that includes everything from start to finish. So you get there, and we take you all throughout, and then we get you back home. So everything from your hotels, your meals, your tour guides, entrances.
I was going to say, what about tickets to the WSO?
And the tickets to the WSO, yeah.
And so that's 8 days, 7 nights. Again, people have the option to extend. How many people do you expect to travel to the Netherlands with the WSO in May 2020?
Well, we're expecting hundreds, and we have space to facilitate those hundreds of people.
Oh, that's great. So there's lots of room for everyone if people are interested. So I guess the obvious question then is, how do you book?
Well, you can contact myself either via email or call into the office. A lot of people like to come in and sit down with me, which is perfectly acceptable. But yeah, just a quick phone call and say, Natalie, I'm interested in this. What are my next steps?
Oh, well, Natalie, I'm interested in this. No, I don't know if it worked that way. But nonetheless, thanks so much for coming by to Classic 107 to tell us a little bit about this tour, because it really is such a big deal. Very much appreciate it. And I'm sure Winnipeggers appreciate the opportunity to travel along with the WSO on their first ever European tour. Thanks for coming by.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, as you heard Natalie mention, Natalie Rosier-Hebert from the Great Canadian Travel Group, you can travel with the WSO to the Netherlands in May 2020. For more information, visit greatcanadiantravel.com or call 204-949-0199. We've also got all the details up at classic107.com.